In the heart of a bustling city stood a factory that, to the common eye, might appear like any other. But behind its walls lay an evolving tale of innovation and transformation, a story woven by none other than Willie Moore, a remarkably visionary industrial engineer whose ideas would change not just this factory, but the entire landscape of industrial operations. Willie was intrigued by a fundamental problem: inefficiency. He noticed that most factories operated under the more is better philosophy. More machinery, more speed, more output. However, he observed that these often lead to increased waste and even accidents. Willie likened it to trying to fill a bucket with water using a fire hose, ineffective and messy. Determined to overturn this age-old practice, Willie turned to something quite unorthodox at the time: data science. By merging traditional engineering with emerging data analytic techniques, he devised what he called precision operations. The idea was simple, yet revolutionary. Measure everything accurately, optimize every single process down to the smallest detail. Take, for instance, his study at the assembly line. Each worker was tasked with assembling parts within a certain time frame. Traditionally, workers who were faster were considered more productive. However, Willie introduced time-motion studies combined with ergonomic assessments, realized that the fastest workers weren't necessarily the best performers. Instead, those who had optimized their movements to reduce strain and fatigue produced not only faster, but also with higher quality over their shifts. This new perspective sparked change across various processes within the factory. From how raw materials were stored, optimized for easier access, reducing movement by 20%, to machine maintenance schedules adjusted according to predictive analytics, predicting failures before they occurred. Every aspect was lined up for optimal performance. One of Willie's remarkable projects involved redefining inventory management through stochastic modeling, a mathematical approach that considers random variables affecting supply and demand. By implementing this model, Willie enabled the factory to significantly cut down overstocking costs without risking running out of necessary supplies. However, perhaps one of Willie's most intriguing innovations came when addressing product defects. Instead of inspecting finished products, as was customary, he proposed real-time monitoring during production using sensors and AI. Algorithms designed to predict potential errors before they happen. This shift didn't just reduce waste, it also empowered workers to understand the impact on product quality directly and adjust their methods proactively. The effects of Willie's interventions were profound: reduced operational costs by 30%, increased productivity by 40%, and improved employee satisfaction owing to less tedious workloads. But beyond numbers, what Willie truly altered was the mindset towards industrial engineering itself. He demonstrated that empathy towards workers' experiences, deep understanding of material properties, precise calculations backed by real-time data could live when it's quite a cost to acquire it. It's will waiting well, that more sustainable and distinctive, more human-centric. So as you stand on the threshold of your own careers in industrial engineering, or delve deeper into academia or industry settings, remember, think like Willie. Look beyond conventional wisdom. Merge technology with humane insight. Be relentless, but chain in efficiency, not merely in terms of output, but in sustainability and impact. Thus unfolds our narrative of industrial engineering, not just as a technical vocation, but as an odyssey of continuous improvement and innovation. As future engineers standing at the frontier, technological advancement, remember your tools: creativity, curiosity, compassion, making you not just ingenious, but pioneers shaping the towers of tomorrow's industries.